Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. I am an astrologer, tarot card reader, numerologist, and actually I have up on the screen the time it is 11 after 11 o'clock in the morning on the west coast of San Francisco on Sunday, June 15th. June 15th, not January. We don't want to go back in time. No, 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 no. We don't want to go back to January. June is nice. June is going to be very nice. Now that, well, when the sun, well, Mars is at the 29th degree first. First things first, Mars will move into Virgo on Tuesday. So we'll move this into a day. So the 17th, Mars enters Virgo for most of us on the 17th. The sun is still at 26, is still in Gemini. Venus is at 11 degrees of Taurus. So, yes. Actually, it's kind of interesting that I started this when Virgo is on the rise. Being more detailed and precise and diligent and yeah, yeah. So yeah, all Virgo things. Did I make a list of things I wanted to do? Not really. I just wanted to get on, and I felt like I needed to be on to share. So, uh, yeah, just like any substitute teacher, they walk into the room without knowing what they're going to do until they get there. So that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. But Mars is at the 29th degree of Leo. So when Mars moves into Virgo, we will be more detail oriented, more precise, and nitpicky, and all those wonderful things associated with Virgo, such as being a hard worker, and being more analytical, and having perfectionistic ideas, um, and more efficiency. And Mars is is a malefic, but depending on if you're a night chart, Mars is more less of a malefic than Saturn. If you're a day chart, Mars is more malefic than Saturn. So, depending on if you're the sect of your chart, if the sun is in the from the 7th to the 12th, you are a day chart. If the sun is in the 1st through the 6th, you are a night chart. So that's this what I mean, what it means by sect of your chart. Day or night or nocturnal or diurnal charts. So, hmm. Let's see. Jupiter is still making a square to Saturn. So this is quite a new, well, upsetting time, conflicting time between wisdom and, yeah, being on, between Father Time and Santa, Santa Claus, or the wisdom, the or expansion. Jupiter expands. Saturn is the brake pedal. So there's a little bit of conflict here between the two. And depending on where Jupiter, what Cancer is in your chart, and where Aries is in your chart, there is a square between in these two areas of your chart and what they rule. Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. And then Saturn rules Aquarius and Aquarius and Capricorn, or Capricorn and Aquarius, where they have the moon right now in Aquarius. Yesterday, where it was conjunct Pluto, where we were feeling intense emotional things. We'll go back and um, we'll go back a day to the 14th. Yes, see, we had Moon conjunct Pluto. Emotional turmoil, probably, yes. Feeling emotionally stressed. And actually, if in my chart it was occurring in the third house, so I'm going to share that with you. And here we go. Whoops. So here's my third house yesterday, and then we'll go to today. It's now the moon is today is a much better feeling day. Not as chaotic and emotionally charged with Pluto conjunct Moon, or the Moon conjunct Pluto. Um, and then if we move this another day, the Moon will be in Pisces. Yes, on Monday. The Moon moves into Pisces on Monday, tomorrow, and we'll be feeling so much better. And actually, just let me just show this chart with the Moon in Pisces. I'm just going to move. Actually, you know what? I'm going to uh, move this ahead in hours. So we get Aries rising. So we had actually, the world. Okay. Mm, mm, hold on. Let's see. Um, so, am I sharing this? Are you seeing this? No. Okay, I'm going to stop this share and I'm going to share with you what I see. You can look at every rising sign from here. You go to sheets in Astrogold, and then you can see Aries rising, Taurus rising, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces for this day. So I'm looking, hold on. Uh, looking for something here. Um, all right, well, we'll stop the share then. And all right, go back to this chart because I can't find that. So we have Scorpio rising now. That's too far ahead. All right. Oops. Let's go ahead. Till we get to Aries. Oops. Past that. Shoot. Oh, Lordy. Here we are. Aries rising. Good grief. Okay, finally. We are Aries rising for Tuesday when Mars is moves into Virgo. In your sixth house, Aries. So this is all about work. Maybe you're cutting out something of your diet to be more healthy and or health routine that you're working on. Because Virgo is all about your health and cleanliness and taking care of yourself here. Okay, I moved this way too much. Okay, Aries rising. Jesus. All right, that's close enough. We got it into Aries. Okay, Mars is moving into your sixth house. Mars is in your fifth, so actually you're probably initiating things or doing things. Mars is a planet of action, and it also cuts and severs things from whatever projects you're working on. Uh, Mars is also in the fifth house of creativity, fun. Um, so, uh, interesting. You may be taking on some things in your fifth house, initiating things. Um, well, it's in Leo, so it's very commanding and determined. and it's making a square to Uranus. Yep, until it moves into Virgo later today. So if we move this into another hour, there you go. On the 17th, Mars moves into your sixth house, Aries. For the world, this is a very good thing. We get to focus on work, being more diligent and determined, um, focusing on the details, as I said. So you could be focused on a health regimen or routine where maybe you want to cut out dairy or you want to become a vegan. Who knows? It could be any of those things to get your health you back into onto the health track, feeling better about what you're doing. Actually, Mars could be, you could also cut and sever something from your career or your work or with a coworker. Um, let's see. So Mars will be going through this sixth house until August. Let's move this in 2 weeks. So let's go June, July, all through July. Mars will be in Virgo, and then Mars will conjunct the South Node where you'll be letting go of things, releasing what's no longer serving you until Mars, August 7th, when Mars moves into Libra. Mars in Libra. Well, Mars in Libra. Does it have any dignity? Mars in Libra? Mars is in detriment in Libra. Well, hey, now we're starting to get into the detriment sign of Mars is dead in detriment or in exile. It is not Mars does not like being in Virgo in Libra because Mars rules Aries and Virgo is its opposite sign. So Mars will be more diplomatic, which is a good thing for Mars. Libra is a very diplomatic sign. Mars will be more laid back in Libra, where Mars in Aries is like the gung ho, let's go and get that thing done. Well, now we get to be more like a Libra. We're balancing things, we're compromising, and and actually, this could deal with relationships too. Libra is a very relationship-oriented sign. It's also an air sign, so a communication may breakdowns may occur. Uh, Cutting and severing, whatever. Because if you're an Aries, this is in your seventh house. If you're Taurus, this is your sixth house, right? Like, Taurus, yes. Mars is in your sixth house. If you're a Gemini, this is in your fifth house. Mars moves into your fifth house. For Cancer, it's your fourth. For Leo, this is your third. Virgo, your second. Libra, Mars will be moving into your sign. For Scorpio, this is Libra is your 12th house. Sagittarius, your will be moving into your 11th house on August 7th. Capricorn, your 10th house. Aquarius, 9th. Pisces, 8th. So, if you're a Pisces rising, Mars will be transiting your 8th house. Whole sign. I use whole sign astrology. Um, I use Placidus for some things. Um, but I am a whole sign astrologer. So I use whole sign and some Hellenistic techniques. I'm a Hellenistic astrologer and tarot card reader. And then let's see. And then by August 7th, well, by then Uranus will be in Gemini. Let's see. Actually, this we're gonna be moving this. Uranus will change signs. No. Days. All right. Sometime in July 17th, I think. No. July set. Yeah. So then we'll move this an hour. Okay. July 4th. Uranus is at 29 degrees of Taurus. We'll just move this in hours to see exactly when Uranus, well, Venus is in Gemini first, and then Uranus follows. I believe on the 7th of July. Yeah. The 6th. The 7th of July. Early in the morning. Yeah. This will be the 7th of July. Uranus enters Gemini. I believe until November. But we will cover that more in the future when we get further into towards the fall or after or during the summer and the fall. So this summer there's a big change in energy when Uranus is in the sign of Gemini. So things will change in the communication realm of things and wherever Gemini is in your chart. Unusual shakeups may occur. And actually, yeah, here's Uranus and Mars square. No longer it will be occurring. because, well, when Mars moves into Virgo, Mars will no longer be square to Saturn and Neptune. Thank goodness. And we're in Cancer season. The summer is here. So let's go back to when the sun enters Cancer on the 20th, I believe. Bye. Yeah. Let's go back to the 20th. Yes. No. Okay, well, so here we are, the 21st ish, around here. The sun is at 0 degrees at 16 minutes. So um I'm not going to be nitpicky right now, even though Mars is going to want me to be in the future, in a few days. I will do another video when we do that. when Mars moves into Virgo. Right now I'm ballparking when the Sun and Jupiter meet. We're going to have some beneficial times here. And where's the moon? The moon is in Taurus. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Yay. Uh, Mars does fairly well in Virgo. He doesn't have any specific dignity in Virgo, but Mars in Virgo. If you're a night chart, it does. If it, at the later degrees of Virgo, like here, is night charts have triplicity here. I will do a whole video on that. I also teach astrology. Um, you want to take classes with me, learning what these terms mean and why they mean that way. You can always book a reading with me or take a class with me. Oh, even if you want to learn tarot, you can learn tarot with me as well. And let's see. So, let's move this into, oh, and then Uranus moves into Aquarius. Well, we have our new moon. Okay, let's go back on the, and then days. We have our new moon on the 25th of June, 1st, uh, after the summer solstice. Yay. And June 25th, when the moon is going to be conjunct Sun, Jupiter, and the moon will be are all conjunct right now at this time on June 25th. But on June 25th, we also have a new moon. Yes. On June 11th, well, June 11th is already passed. So we had our new moon on June 11th. And then on the 25th, we have our new moon in Cancer. Yep. All right. Wow. Okay. So we have our new moon in Cancer on the 25th. And Mercury is on its way to Leo very soon, within yeah, a day or two, 2 days. Yeah, Mercury moves into Leo on June 27th. The 28th, the 29th, the 30th. And then July 1st. Okay. Well, so here's the rest of June. My mid uh, June overview. The moon will conjunct Mars. And hmm. Yeah, I know I'm jumping around everywhere, but I wanted to share with you certain planets that are changing signs. And I know the new moon will be occurring first. The sun will enter Cancer, and then we'll have the new moon, and then Uranus moves into Gemini. I did a whole video on Mars and Virgo, and I did an overview of what Mars is for everybody. I covered sect. Okay, well, I think that's enough for now. Um, that's a lot for this video. My name is Stephen the Jupiterian. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit that thumbs up button. Yes. And then hit that notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and post a comment. Comments. I love comments. And let's start a conversation. Um, how things are, what is happening for you? You can book a reading with me. In the description box below, you will find how to book a reading with me. Um, and how to get in touch with me if you have any questions. Um, so yeah, that's about all. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.